Hey there guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to be doing the second review from this particular niche house from Australia, house of Goldfield and Banks. The fragrance going to be Pacific Rock Moss. A lot of hype around this perfume from particularly one reviewer in the beginning, few years back, Demi Rolling, and she's from Australia. Obviously, she was promoting this brand heavily, and she does love this house. She likes a lot of their fragrances, so she kind of not gonna say brand ambassador, but perhaps brought it under attention of community. So a lot of other reviewers looked at this perfume, and some other ones from major reviewers you have seen Steven, I think Ashton did, Sebastian Zara did. These are our big reviewers. So let's see what Pacific Rock Moss is all about, and I'll let you know if it's worth the money after testing for a few days. It was a total blind buy after my purchase of where is my beautiful Bohemian line. This perfume, you guys know I love this perfume. I gave it a 9 out of 10. So I'll see if Pacific Rock Moss can beat the fragrance, and strictly from the point of view of smell, if it's gonna beat performance, everything we'll talk about it as well from the brief period that I used it. So my story was with it was complete blind buy, and I did check. The last video I checked was Mark Harris, Aussie reviewer, good friend, good mate from Australia, very nice guy. He's very happy and funny. He did review this. I checked his review, and also Demi Rolling's last review. She absolutely loved Pacific Rock Moss. On the other side, Ashton said it did not last more than 20 minutes. It did smell kind of like many other cheaper alternatives out there. So there are mixed reviews, even from the users and Fragrantica. Some people say it's beast mode. Some people say it does last 5 minutes. So there are all those sort of mixed comments. So I am going through some little bit difficult patch at this moment, selling off some fragrances to make a little bit of money. Not that I'm broke or anything, but at this particular moment, you guys know I'm running few platforms, my official Facebook page, and then for reviewing, then food channel, again in Facebook, then my Facebook group Fragcom Bangladesh, my Decant page, and then this platform. In the meantime, I have to deal with a lot of regular life, which is not easy to handle in Bangladesh. But I was in like half mine. I was very distracted for the last few days, like 5 days or so. So I was not sure if I was gonna buy this because this is expensive, $150 here, not $200. But it's expensive, it's niche pricing, so I'll let you know. So my story was one of this Valentine's Day, I did not have my car with me. I took rickshaw, trishaw, to go to Ifran Bhai's place. Ifran Bhai is the owner of USB, who brought this first time in Bangladesh. And it took me that day almost nearly 3.5 hours to go and collect it, due to a lot of traffic congestion, due to, like some Valentine's Day, a lot of things going on. So roads are blocked. But I spent extra money, like about extra, I think $6-7 just to get the perfume. So basically it's a expensive investment, total blind buy. So it was a bit warm that day, and I was a bit tired, but this fragrance was kind of like magical. So let me show you. This is the box. Kind of looks like I think this is called turquoise blue. Nice carbon or copper color at the borders. The name of the the fragrance, the house, it says from Australia, and then it says perfume concentrate. Bottom looks like that. Up it will say Pacific Rock Moss. Really nice presentation, and then detailing in there. Really niche presentation. It feels like a little bit like you are in kind of like this, those what do you call, Fish and Co, or some of these restaurant joints where they have exotic seafood, a little bit of Nautica or Set Sail, Saint Bart's, Tommy Bahama, those kind of houses, right? And then they put the ingredients at the back. It says coastal moss Australia, Italian lemon, France sage, geranium from Egypt, cedarwood Virginia. So it's kind of like an aquatic, supposedly aquatic floral fresh perfume with a touch of citrus. Here's the beautiful presentation. This is highlight. This is one of the reasons why I wanted it. I'm not gonna lie. This fragrance bottle, you want it so bad. Trust me, you cannot lie. There's nice engraving on the bottle, on the cap. The sticker says the name, Pacific Rock Moss, Goldfield and Banks. Here at the side, some more information. The juice color is turquoise blue, mild greenish, bluish, looks like Bulgari Aqua Atlantic color bottle. But the see-through bottle makes it very classy, elegant, and effortless. 100 ml is the standard size, I think. The cap does not feels like snug fit that much, but it's okay. It does not click onto place. Atomizer is not the best, but it's okay. You show this distribution. It does okay. Light sprays. So the thing is, that day let me tackle the first thing, the performance. The major issue people have issue with this perfume, it does not last. um, this is the problem. You really have to test it in high heat. If, let's say, it can be a skin chemistry one thing, but if there is no heat, this fragrance is absolute, like, invisible. From the first spray you will not smell much. This fragrance needs heat. If higher the heat is, humidity is, this fragrance will project like bees. It's amazing, projecting bees kind of a perfume. It does last about 5.5 hours on me. Okay, some people say it's a little bit disgraceful. I would say no. Why? Because it's a natural perfume, natural fragrance, natural ingredients if they use. Yeah, sometimes the fresh perfumes do not like citrus based perfume, Neroli Portofino, does not last all that much. Okay, but current days like YSL IDP, Dylan Blue or Sauvage, they last a long time because they use sort of like ambroxan base. This one doesn't have any of that. So moment I sprayed for the first time, I immediately enjoyed the opening. Demi Rolling, what she said, I absolutely agree, and I did buy it because of her review, honestly speaking. uh, some of the brothers, they will say, oh my god guys, oh my god guys. Yeah, they're the Australian, that's how they speak, but she's not wrong about the opening. Beautiful lemon, citrus is just stunning. When you spray it, that opening is very natural. It feels like an ocean breeze with touch of floral coming from somewhere, Tahitian beauty, or think of Maldives, or let's say Bahamas, clear blue water, like white sand, and then beautiful blue skies with no cloud in anywhere visible, or even Australian coasts. Okay, they have beautiful, I think, surfing sort of tides. This is definitely that sort of a feel. Casual, definitely unisex. I must mention it's not the most masculine fragrance, because the dry down it will start getting kind of like a floral. So there's a geranium, but I get more like a lotus. Does remind me of little bit of cool water for women. Similarly, uh, similar family, but not clone of that one. Then if you do like citruses of Versace Menu Fresh, or you like fragrance like Virgin Island Water by Creed, minus the coconut and booze, this that tropical vibe. So definitely a beautiful little perfume. The base is kind of like a woody, and you can say kind of like a not very masculine. It's like, think of Molecule O1. It's a ghostly perfume. You will not smell anything much. Once in a while, it comes to you. So I was coming back on the road. It was very hot and humid, and I was stuck between like big buses, trucks, and whatnot, and their engine was producing heat, absolutely no breeze, and I was kind of like feeling warm, sweating a little bit. This fragrance I could smell through my mask. So performance is, you have to check in high heat. If this fragrance no heat, no go. Okay, it doesn't work. And overall, even then, you're not gonna get push of 10 hours plus. Like in my country, so far I haven't got. Perhaps I should wait for full summer. So if you're buying this for thinking like paying like even $150, right, dollars, and I'm gonna need like beast mode performance. If performance is your first category, do not look this way. This is not a performance beast, but this is not a weakling that some people will tell you. I think this is very decent. 5 to 6 hours of longevity to project every now and then. And the thing is, you can smell it. You can definitely smell it through your mask. That means it's not weak. So natural smelling perfume, strong side. Natural smelling perfume, very beautiful presentation. The opening is beautiful. Dry down is also lovable if you do like florals. And this is a perfect summer gem. If you do want to support Australia, if you perhaps watch cricket, if you're a big fan of Brett Lee, okay, or Nicole Kidman, both from Australia, or Hugh Jackman, I think is from Australia, yeah. You can definitely respect what this guy is doing. He's not copying anybody, he's not cloning any perfumes. I do not find this house to be a clone house. So if you feel like your criteria is to smell something natural, something beautiful, exotic, and you want to get something from a different country, Australia, this is definitely highly recommended by me. I love this smell. For the smell, I'll give this a 10 out of 10. Performance, everything considering, overall, I'll give this package 8.5 out of 10. So it doesn't quite beat my Bohemian line. This is my number one so far. This is my number two. But I love this fragrance. It was not a fail for Blind Buy. Amazing house. You should perhaps get a sample set, discovery set, even if they are a little bit pricey, or buy a decant from your friend or something if you live in New Zealand. So it will be close for you, but for other part of the world it's going to be a little bit expensive. So this fragrance is not widely available that much yet, but if it does, I think the price will go down. So I would say these prices, if you can pay $120, that would be good. Under $100, great fragrances. So if you compare with Nautica Voyage, other perfumes, no problem. They are great perfumes. At some point, I think Nautica Voyage is stronger than this, but just something about this perfume, it's just amazing, beautiful, simplistic, and kind of like relaxing. Nice sort of green touch, blue touch, citruses, woody, floral, just relaxing spa sort of feel. Okay, so unique perfume at that. Pacific Rock Moss, awesome names, and I would definitely buy more from this house. Thanks for watching. Thanks Ifran Bhai for bringing this in Bangladesh. I'll see you soon. Time for another review. Bye bye.